In this module, we are going to learn about another text function called len. The len function takes text as an argument and returns the specified number of character in that text. In the other word, it actually finds out the length of a string. So if you look here in this list or in this table, we have some data which is distance in kilometers. So we have measured distance in kilometers and somebody has written this data like this. Now the management doesn't want this data like this. They want the kilometers to be removed and just the distance should be there without the kilometer. Now how do I achieve that? To achieve that, we'll be making use of the len function and one more text function called left. Okay, so let's see how it works. But before that, let me tell you, or let me show you rather, what is a len function. So if I go to this cell and say is equal to len, start a parenthesis, select this cell and close it, what should I get? I should get the count of the number of character in this string, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it, right? Similarly, if I drag this and copy these to the cells below, I will get the length accordingly, right? So that is basically how len works. But the purpose here is a bit different. The work here is different. I want to just pick up the first three. Now, you would be thinking, why do we require len? I could have just said left, and from here, I would just pick up 3. And that's it. I got 135. But the problem is that this is good for this data. But if you look, the datas are different. So if I drag this, you'll see this is coming with a K. Because this is coming 500, it should come 5000. This is coming 650, 900, but again this 12K. So there are few records which has the same format as this, right? It is giving the correct result. However, if the data is not, or the distance is not same, then it might give you different results. So therefore, we need to write a formula which will work with all of them. So for that, what we need to do? We need to say, okay, from the left, pick up how many characters? We don't know. But we know that the last 2 is always 2. So that 2 we have to always remove. If I can remove those 2, then I'll get whatever is remaining, that is what is my data, right? So for that, what I'll do is I'll say, okay, is equal to left. And then I say this text. Okay. Now what is the total char which I have to read? So what is the len of this distance? So I'll say len of this distance minus 2. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 2 means 1, 2, 3. So I'll read 3. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 2 means it reads 2. This way, I would create a formula whereby I would be able to retrieve or extract the numbers and just leave the kilometer alone. So let's see if that works. Yeah, it did work. Let us see if it works for all. Yeah, it works for all. And therefore, we have used or applied our len function to get this work done. So the len function is basically the function which lets me know how many characters are there in that text or in the cell which I am selecting.